Guys, come check out ExploreNMS.proboards.com. The vision for ExploreNMS is to become a place for us to gather while waiting for and playing the game, to have it become an extension to No Man's Sky. Post pictures, videos, fanfiction, discoveries, galactic urban legends. Tell your stories through videos, let's plays, or through short stories and written series. Building your character into your idea hero, explorer, or villain. Help map out the universe and pass it on to the next generation what we have learned, fought, and discovered. ExploreNMS is an explorer's hub, home, base of operations, and more. Please come and join us, and please share the video. Thank you guys for coming back to another live broadcast of Cobra TV. This subcast that I did was an unplanned, unscheduled subcast, so it's a little unorthodox and some of the audio can be bad at times from the callers, but I had fun. It's a pretty fun time. I'm going to be getting back into covering the game Identity as well, and I'll be uploading those videos through Indie TV, which is a second show that I do on this channel where I cover games that are in development from independent developers. And at times, I actually get to interview some of these developers, which is very exciting. But as we are all traveling through this journey of waiting for No Man's Sky, but it is really fun to reach out and talk to the fans of the game, and it's my favorite thing to do on Cobra TV. Carson, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, thanks for coming on Cobra TV. Hello?
Hey.
Hey. So, I'm sorry, I was just reading a Twitch chat here. What brings you on the show, dude?
I'm really excited to see No Man's Sky. I play a lot of competitive games, and it just seems like a great game to just go to and cool down.
Oh, yeah. Instead of constantly competing, just like a little chill game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of competition in the game, though. But you could choose to do it or not. But the thing is, they're going to be able to track, ways like you're the best pirate, or you're the best person at doing this, or the best person at doing that. Plus, I really think that the Great Race is going to be the focal point when the game's released. And what I mean by Great Race, I think that the community, the YouTube community, people everywhere are going to be trying to be that first person to get to the center of the galaxy. So that way they could say, I'm that guy. I'm the guy that made it there first.
I think it would be really nice if whoever made it to the center first could name the whole galaxy.
Ooh, trust somebody with that much power, huh?
I feel like they're gonna be monitoring names and putting filters on stuff, though.
People know ways around those.
Yeah. But that would add such an incentive to be the first.
Yeah.
In addition to being able to say you were the first.
Yeah, just imagine those bragging rights, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like there's just going to be this great race, a lot of people just competing, and there's going to be that one guy who just doesn't sleep. He's just going to play it and all day, all night, and not stop.
And go to the hospital and make it on the news.
Yeah.
Oh, he only has to be awake for 40 hours.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not that hard.
I don't know. I can tell you right now, it's not going to be me. I'm not going to make it there first. I'm too sidetracked.
I mean, how many people are going to get sidetracked? They're going to be like, I'm going to be the first, and then all of a sudden, oh, that's shiny. I'm going to follow that.
Yeah, right.
Squirrel. Kind of.
Squirrel. Bird. Yeah. No, I'm going to be playing around with spaceships, trading my spaceships, getting better ones, newer ones, traveling through the planets, doing stupid little stuff, smelling the flowers, looking at bushes. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting to the center anytime soon.
No. Hey, Cobra, I don't know if you have ever watched Star Wars The Clone Wars, the animated series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been getting into that and just watching a lot, and I want to get in No Man's Sky. And the more I watch that show, I want to get in No Man's Sky and have those epic space battles.
Oh, I know.
And just like be able to get in, get out. Like, one thing I really am looking forward to see if they do is being able to go in those big ships.
Yeah.
And if you're able to go in and like blow up the big like capital ships from the inside out.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that.
That would be pretty cool. And they said you could land on asteroids. And what I think is cool is in the B-roll footage that I usually use in the videos, you could see a faction ship landed on the space station. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a glitch or what that is.
I think because you know how... Go ahead.
Okay, maybe certain stations have business with certain groups and stuff.
Yeah, it's possible.
But, so Cobra, you know how... I think it was their E3 demo when that capital ship warped in and all the little ships came out the sides.
My favorite part, yeah.
I think it might have, like, when that faction ship is sitting on top, it might actually be one of those, like, ships that came out from the side and is just, like, waiting or protecting initial line of defense kind of thing, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, the E3 2015 demo, when he showed the faction war that was going on, that's my favorite footage ever, because that's what I imagine myself doing in the game. You know, wasting my time away just getting in these big Star Wars battles, you know. I can't wait to do that. So that's definitely my favorite footage ever released.
One question I have for you, Cobra, is say you're in one of those battles, right? And you get an enemy, like his shields are down, he's extremely damaged, but he warps away. Are you going to be able to warp, like follow his coordinates and come out where he comes out, like they do in some of these sci-fi shows and movies?
It'd be nice if there was like a tracking system, but unlikely.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Sean has thought of that.
Yeah, I totally wish you could do that. I mean, I don't want to think on stuff like that because it's probably not going to happen. And once you start filling your head with stuff like that, then that's what causes letdown. But man, that would be so cool.
Yeah, and if that was possible, it would give you a sense of like, if you were in that position and you warped away, you're not necessarily safe.
Right. Yeah.
And that going both ways would be really interesting mechanic.
Yeah. Karsten, how do you plan on playing the game?
I would love to be an explorer. I like the detail, the graphics, simplistic, but the color schemes are also really good.
Yeah, I agree. Are you going to go to the center right away or take your time or what?
I'm going to take my time and just go whatever. My goal would probably just to be to find as many planets with life on it as possible.
Yeah, see, I'm the other way. I think that I'm going to be more intrigued by the barren planets. I don't know why. I think it's the landscapes. And maybe it's because of me looking at NASA footage, NASA pictures at Mars and stuff like that. I'm so intrigued by Mars, and it's all barren. You know, maybe that's why I'm looking forward to barren planets. But yeah, just so you're going to be like a cataloger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. What about you, TK?
I've said in some of your podcasts way back when, I want to be kind of, and I've set up a Facebook page. It's Rangers of the Nomanverse.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to be like morally ambiguous and like not necessarily attack traders, but like attack pirates and that kind of stuff. But if a trader is low health or blows up and I kill the pirates or whatever, I'm not gonna let that bounty or that loot go to waste. That'd just be a terrible thing to do. So I want to get in those big space battles, and if people die, I really couldn't care less, as long as I'm kind of neutral in the moral scheme of things.
Right.
My big question is, once you get shot in your own custom spaceship, or the one that you found, once you die in it, you revert back to the old spaceship. But then what if you die in your default spaceship?
You probably just get another Lifepod ship.
Right? But, like, where do you think the respawn points would be?
Oh, well, if you die in your ship, they mentioned in, what was it, the Game Informer, that if you die in space in your ship, you respawn at the nearest
space station.
the space station, and you could either buy a ship or use the crappy ship, the Lifepod. So that's what they're calling it, and they said it's basically the cockpit, just a bare bones ship, does nothing really.
I think one mechanic that might be interesting is, like, if you're exploring the planet and your ship blows up, you have to stay on that planet and go to, like, trading centers to get a new ship rather than get your life pod back. Like, if you had the life pod and that was destroyed, I mean.
Say that again?
So, say you had a ship, right, and you died, and you got the life pod, and the life pod is like a temp ship that you're supposed to have until you have enough credits to get a new ship. But what happens, and I think this is going off of what the other gentleman was saying, is that if you're on a planet mining resources and a creature destroys your life pod, does a new life pod respawn in its place? Or I think an interesting mechanic would be you had to be on that planet until you had enough credits to go to a trading station to get a new ship.
Well, there's only one problem with that. You can't buy ships from trade stations, and the reason for that being is because of the portals. So if you go through a portal, the portals transport you to a planet closer to the center of the galaxy, not to the center of the universe, to the center of the galaxy. And those people would be like, okay, well, I'm staying here. I'm just going to buy me a new ship. Shortcut. So Hello Games, they got a solution to that by, no, you can only buy ships from a space station. So you won't be able to cheat and stay there. But as far as, I would think, I don't know. They never covered that. So there's two options. So your ship gets blown up, but you don't die. It might just spawn a life pod ship right there.
Problem is, if you're out in deep space and the life pod just spawns right there, it could take you a long time to get to the nearest space station or planet.
Well, right, but why would you be in deep space?
Like, far away from any other planets.
Right, the only way that you can get to deep space is by trying to fly in between star systems without using a hyperdrive. If that happened, I don't know if there's even anything out there that can get you, but I don't know. That's a very good question, though. Are you going to be one of those people who can get emotionally attached to your ship, or are you going to be constantly buying the next coolest one you see fly by?
If there's upgradability, I don't know, I would probably try and get the nicest one I can, but in video games, I tend to get attached to things really easily.
Oh, really? Even, because, see, here's the thing. When you start the game, the ships are pretty cool, but when you get to the center of the galaxy, they're even cooler. So, yeah, I don't know. I understand how some people can get attached to their ships, but, I say this now, but I'm probably going to be completely different when I get the game, and I'm just going to be completely attached to mine, but who knows? So when did you first learn about No Man's Sky?
few months ago, actually. So I'm newer to the community, and I was bored, so I was looking up upcoming fun games. No Man's Sky looked interesting, and your channel was actually the first one I found.
Oh, wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Peaceful Gamer, who's vacationing in Mexico right now, says, I find it very hard to leave a ship behind if I really like it.
I'd be a little upset if, all games do inventory management differently, but I'd be upset if there wasn't, slots or, from the footage, they made it look like you can collect resources, and then it just says how much of these elements you have, which is okay, but in the future, I would like you to be able to actually have multiple items in your inventory. Instead of upgrading your laser gun, I would like you to have, maybe multiple laser guns.
Oh,
or
I see what you're saying.
One that's specifically done for mining.
I see. So that way you could have a couple different ones and just switch out. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe they haven't even thought of that.
Well, then hopefully they're watching us.
I know Sean Murray has said that he does watch Cobra TV from time to time. The only bad thing I have to say about the game is I don't have it.
And how long it's taking for them to release it.
Yeah, they could take their time, though. Lucky for you, you've only been waiting for a few months. If anybody else wants to join this podcast, go ahead and message me on Skype, and I'll get you right on.
One thing I'm minorly worried about is the small chance that I run into another player, and the small chance that he might be able to take my ship from me. Because from the footage, I see that once they leave the ship is just there, and they have to walk back to it.
Oh, he's already confirmed that there's no ship stealing.
Okay.
Not at all. I think it'd be cool to have ship stealing of not other players. Of course, it's going to be rare for you to even come across one, for that matter. But to be able to steal some of the other ships that you see flying around, like you land down at the trade station and you see another ship right beside you, and you can just hop in and take it. That would be kind of cool. But there would have to be a serious wanted level. You pretty much have to leave that star system altogether, because you're just not going to shake that wanted level, and that's even if you can get away.
Or maybe on some planets have some abandoned ships and stuff that's crashed, and then you have to get certain materials and stuff to repair it, so then you can switch to that one if you want.
That'd be cool. All right, we're going to have Mario to this call here. Mario, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming on Cobra TV.
Hey, thanks, Cobra. Man, No Man's Sky. That's all I can think about now these days.
I know, right? When I'm looking on Steam to buy a game, it's I can't find anything that I want to buy. Because it's what?
No matter where you go, maybe at Walmart, you can be, doesn't matter what system, what console, you just look and you're just I don't know, you just don't seem like anything can compare to No Man's Sky. I think can feel that hunger.
I really want to see a PC compatibility version of No Man's Sky with the Oculus Rift.
It's gonna happen.
That'd be really cool. I think they're already working on that. Wasn't Cobra saying that his last YouTube channel?
Yeah, they were. They've always been working with Project Morpheus and Oculus. They've always had it in their studio. He even admitted to having it working with No Man's Sky. But in the article, he said he goes, I don't think Sony knows where they're at when it concerns Project Morpheus, and so I think it was pretty much Hello Games saying, yeah, we can do it, but I don't think Sony knows where they're at yet. But now Sony does.
Was it a date? If not, I'm pretty sure they'll give an update to it where it'll be compatible with it if they didn't complete it when it came out, when it was released.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I completely agree, man, and that would be so cool. I'd get fired from my job, and I'd just be a hermit.
Yeah, just play No Man's Sky all day long.
Oh yeah, yep.
People and then sue them because it's too addicting.
Yes. I find it very addicting just to look up stuff on YouTube and the internet about No Man's Sky. I can't get enough of it. I'm pretty sure I've watched every one of Cobra's videos and some of his other guys he's mentioned that does some videos on No Man's Sky. I've put so much time in No Man's Sky, and it's not even out yet.
Yeah, man. Just don't go too old on my videos because they're really horrible. Horrible.
No, they're all good. They've changed from the first, from the beginning till now, but of course it's gonna change. You get better equipment. You've more research in the game. It's progress.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're terrible. I went pretty far back, and so far what I've seen was either decent or pretty good.
Dude, come on. I used to wear a mask and talk about No Man's Sky. Maybe you didn't go back far enough.
Oh yeah, I went back that far, dude. It's people change, okay, and you change for the better. You're on No Man's Sky, and I'm pretty sure I have a couple hundred people watching your videos every day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a couple videos deleted. My very first video I did about No Man's Sky, I saw it. I couldn't, believe it, and I'm like, I did a bunch of research, not to make a video, but because nobody was doing videos on No Man's Sky, so I had to piece it all together myself. And then I had all this info, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a video. And that first video, I'm sitting there burping and farting through the whole thing in a mask, Oh my god, it was horrible, man. But yeah, I had to take that one down.
You started the revelation on No Man's Sky, man. You got everybody else talking about it.
Eventually, it was gonna happen, but
Yeah.
But it's cool. I'm glad there's like a ton of other YouTubers out there talking about it, because what I want, and it still happens to this very day, is when I'm out in public, whether I'm at work or I'm at a store, and I know someone is for a fact is a gamer because they're wearing a hat or a shirt, or maybe they just look like they'd be a gamer, and I'll start the conversation like, hey, you a gamer? You PS4, PC, what do you play? And then they're like, they'll start answering questions. I'm like, yeah, I'm a gamer, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, have you heard of a game called No Man's Sky? And to this very day, nearly almost every person says, no, what's that?
Yeah, same thing. Like,
yeah,
I've given the game stuff. I talked to 6 or 7 different people. Like, have you heard of No Man's Sky? No, check it out. Look up, what's the E3? I'm like, that gives a really good definition of No Man's Sky. If you want, you can go further from there. But when that video came out, it dropped my jaw. Just how big that universe is.
Oh, I know.
Still can't get over.
Yeah. All these other gamers that I talk to that don't know what the game is, and I tell them, their eyes widen, and they tell me that can't be. It's not true. Can't be possible. So imagine all those people that are just unreached, that could join our community. It's just amazing.
I try telling as many people as possible out in my daily life. I see all my friends, people. I work at a little department store, and then I see people come in. I know who they are sometimes. Some people I don't know them, but every time I see some come in and I chat with them a little bit and get to just open up, and I'm like, hey, do you play games? And if they say yeah, I'm like, have you ever heard of No Man's Sky? And I try to get the word out to as many people as possible, because when I'm playing this game, I want to find somebody eventually in that game. The more people knows, the better odds I have.
Right. Yeah. And I don't know what it is about Hello Games. They're so passionate. I really want them to have a really good success out of this game. For a lot of reasons. Some of them are kind of greedy, but first and foremost is because I care about them and I want to see them do well. And I want to see this type of gameplay or game development go to other places with other companies too. So I want to be successful in those 2 ways. But the third way, he said that if the game is successful, they're going to add updates to the game. So, the only way to see those updates is if it is successful, and that's the little greedy part.
That's what I like about No Man's Sky, because it can change through updates, and so it can last pretty long.
Oh yeah, so Cobra, you're gonna try to upload some gameplay of No Man's Sky when it comes out?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Almost, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the gameplay yet, but yeah, there's definitely going to be a flood of it. Let's think about the portals here for a second. Okay? those are pretty cool, right? So, okay, so
Yeah.
when you think about the portal, that's a really cool thing. You got to have a certain weapons combination to be able to get through it, and when you do, it takes you to a really cool planet closer to the center of the galaxy. And to do what? To get resources and bring them back with you? That's it? That's all the portal's for? So,
Yeah, it's like
I
the
think
other guy was
Get
you're talking about before with the other
resources
guy.
and money, and then go through the next portal.
I
Keep
don't
finding
know.
portals on that.
I think there's more to the portals than just getting resources and coming back. I think that the maybe is speculation that the portals that lead to that specific planet might be on a different planet that leads to that specific planet, and maybe that's when you're going to see what you look like, because when you go through, maybe that's your chance of really meeting somebody.
Oh.
I think that's what the portals are truly for.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Cobra, thanks for having me on for so long.
No, it's
I know last time my data connection was probably so crappy you couldn't hear me or anything. I know last time I was cutting in and out.
thank you for coming on to Cobra TV. What brings you on?
Oh, I have been watching your videos for years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I decided to finally come online. I kind of want to talk about some stuff.
All right, go ahead, dude. Shoot.
For No Man's Sky, I always wondered, like, will we able to be, like, make space stations or beacons to signal other players?
Can you turn down your television a little bit?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I always wonder, like, were you able to make space stations in the game and signal other players to come?
No, not currently. You can't make a space station. When Sean Murray was asked, though, during the 70 questions with IGN, he said, no, you can't build a space station, but then he whispered underneath his breath, that's a good idea. So maybe.
It'd be also good if you could make radio stations and stuff.
That'd be kind of cool. He did
To
tease
try
Game
and
Informer. He teased
get to
Game
other
Informer with
players.
an in-game chat system, but he wasn't specific.
Oh, I also wondered, like, if we found ruins, would we find, like, different, like, weapons or ores?
Probably. You're going to be able to find blueprints in some of those ruins and parts of the lore. So those blueprints that you find, it's going to build upgrades for you, but what you have to do is you have to build it. So you're going to have to go and find the resources that it requires.
Oh.
Yep, so it's not going to be easy. It's not like we're going to be able to, I don't think, but from what he says, it's not like we're going to be able to go find weapons just laying around.
My guess is you only have one weapon, which is the one laser gun you're given, and you can upgrade it and stuff.
They were talking, Daniel Dwyer, when he played the game, he was saying that there are thousands upon thousands of different multi-tools, and that you could build them.
There's no trolling move, and you can't we call it mercy a player, or we call it in game, but you can't go off and kill somebody just because you found them, right?
No, you can't. He confirmed that you can't shoot or trade with anybody.
I thought he said this before. Haven't you said you've been watching his channel for a long time?
Huh? What just happened?
Wait, was he asking me a question or something?
I don't know.
Me?
Yeah, like, well, I heard you talking.
I said
I don't know.
you've been asking questions, and I just feel like you've been asking a lot of questions that he already covered.
But people can't watch every single video that I put out.
It's like I don't remember everything he's put out. I don't have the best memory, so I like to, I don't know, just reassure, I guess, just because things change all the time. And Cobra, he does probably more research than I do on the videos he does.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. Can't wait to play the game. Does anybody have any final closing statements?
No Man's Sky also.
I'm really excited. Yeah, thanks for letting me come on too, and I'm really excited to see this game come out in the near future.
Carson, thank you so much. Hoping I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Carson. It's been a pleasure having you on the show, dude. What about you, Dark? Any last things?
I hope everybody tries to get this game, because this game is worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
I
What
would
about you, Mario?
recommend this everybody as much as possible. Thanks for having me on, and yeah, don't lose hope on No Man's Sky. No matter what people say, if they're bad talking it, just if you like the game, just stay true heart. Don't take in, oh, it's gonna be this and it's gonna be that, all these negative things. You gotta just wait to see what comes out. We're playing off what's good. We hear all these good things. Let's see if it comes out.
Exactly.
Don't all these negative things. I just don't like. I won't even go towards the videos that have any negative issues on it. I'm just like, I'm gonna see for myself. I don't want to hear your slander on it. But yeah, thanks, Cobra, and thanks to everybody else. Thanks talking to you guys.
All right, guys, and remember, stay hyped about No Man's Sky, but remember what No Man's Sky is. Remember the facts. Remember what you can do in the game. Don't get hyped with your imagination, because then that'll let you down. But by all means, be hyped for what they've told us already. And spread the word. Darn it.
Always.
All right, guys, you guys have a good night, and everybody stay safe.
All right. Goodbye, Cobra.
Goodbye, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye-bye. All right, guys, that's it for the Cobra TV live broadcast show tonight. I know it was pretty unorthodox, but I wasn't even prepared to do a No Man's Sky subcast because I got stood up by the GNN crew. But it's okay. It's all right. I did it to them a couple times, too, because of my job. But it was fun. It was fun. I met some pretty cool people tonight and had a blast talking to everybody. And thank you, guys. Thank you for coming to the show tonight. Do appreciate it. All right, guys. I will see you on the next video.